bunnies, and welcome back all to Woodland Bunny, a cozy space to talk about books. So I have been having seizures recently, and I've had a couple of bad ones over this past last night and this morning, and so that's rendered me quite unwell. Thought this was the perfect opportunity to set a reminder for hopefully you, but also myself definitely, that it's okay to take some time for yourself, just be, just exist, and just try to enjoy the little things in life. So grab yourself your most warming hot drink, a cosy blanket, and let's get to it. I have been reading so many bookshop books since finishing Diary of a Bookseller. I just absolutely adore that whole series, and I'm still waiting for the third installment in that series to arrive in the mail, which is Reminders of the Day, I believe. I have finished last night Diary of a Tuscan Bookshop, in which that was superb, and in it had a recommendation for a British sitcom TV show called Black Books, in which I have been binging and loving. I got into a little bit of a reading slump in between reading Diary of a Tuscan Bookshop and Diary of a Bookseller, just because I was just craving that specific niche of book, but I've managed to find so many recommendations recently in which I'm considering ordering myself, so perhaps I'll do that later. But yes, I am, like I say, watching Black Books as well, which is really fun and is a great place to escape to, which is still something which is my special interest. I always have trouble watching television. I never watch television because I'm honestly always reading, so whenever I do have a little bit of a reading slump, I kind of struggle a little bit. So this has been the perfect cure. So yeah, that is my reading update and kind of what I'm doing at the minute, but I've got to find like a proper read that I want to dive into, so let's go and do that now. Got arrived in the mail, so I'm gonna dive into this one and start reading it. I am so excited. If I haven't mentioned already, this series and this author is definitely one of my favorite of all times now. There's just something about so magical but yet mundane and so gripping about these books that I just adore. So yeah, I'm gonna get to reading this one now. So I've managed to get up and get changed, and just throw on some comfortable clothing, but still feel a little bit put together. And my reading list is now growing. The books I picked out this morning, in addition to the books that I'm currently making my way through, I've got quite the collective list going on. So yeah, that's why they're all stacked up here. But yeah, I'm quite happy that I'm able to get a little bit dressed and feel a little bit more put together. And I hope that you're enjoying this cozy adventure so far. Hey friends, it's now the next day. I am 230 pages into Reminders of the Day, so I am closer to ending than starting, and oh my goodness, I just genuinely adore these books so much. I am so sad that this is the final book in the series. I am hoping, truly hoping, that this author writes more, and I so want to drive and visit Wigtown. I think I was discussing it with my partner. We really have always wanted to go to Edinburgh, and I think that when we eventually do make the trip to Edinburgh, we'll hire a car and drive down to Wigtown as well. So yeah, I'm very excited to do that in the future. But yeah, for now, the book, I'm loving it. There's just something so mundane but yet wholesome and so invitingly cozy about this book, and it makes you feel like you're just vicariously living through this author and owning a bookshop, in which it's just such a joy to experience. And yeah, I just love it, and I truly recommend this series if you're just looking for something really easy, just really fun, and yeah, just you can get lost in this world and you can feel comforted and cozy, but also have laughing moments too, and just meet these different characters that feel fictional but they're very real. And yeah, so highly recommend this one. So I'm going to continue making my way through this one. I am going out with my mum today, and so we're doing a few little bits around the town and maybe going to the garden centre and places like that, so that will be fun. So yeah, I will update you when I can. It's now a few days later from when I last checked in with you. I had a few health things happen, so yeah, I haven't picked up the camera. I just wanted to update, I finished Reminders of the Day and I absolutely adored it. It was honestly so much fun. I love this series with my whole entire heart. I love this author and the way that he conducts his narrative style and the characters woven in, just everything about it. It's just so much fun and so mundane but yet so lovely to read about, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it so very much. So finished this one, and now I've picked up the Marigold Laundry. I'm only a handful of pages into that one and enjoying it so far, so I don't have huge amounts to update on that. So we ended up going to the farmers market yesterday and the Fortnum & Mason basket, which I'll show you, and I picked up a little bookmark as well, in which was a lino print whale. So I'm very excited with those purchases. But we also stopped at the bookshop, and my boyfriend so kindly picked up for me 2 new Agatha Christie's and then another translated fiction. So first of all, this translated fiction is by the author of Almonds, in which I read and loved, and this is Counterattacks at 30. And look at the stunning edition. It's so beautiful. I love the little fried egg down the sprayed edges and just the purple and blue contrast, and it just sounds so fun in terms of its premise, and something that I haven't really read before. It seems to be about bullying and how they're going against this person in the office and how it kind of unravels from there. So I'm really intrigued to get to this one because, like I say, I really enjoyed Almonds by this author. And then he also brought me to special edition of Agatha Christie's, which books I haven't yet read because Poirot books, and I'm making my way through the Miss Marples. So I got Dumb Witness, which it's in this beautiful cloth bound edition, and then the Cat Amongst the Pigeons, which again in this beautiful cloth bound edition. I also got the 4th Miss Marple, in which he brought me, in which is on my shelves over there. So I'm really excited to read that one. I think it's They Do It With Mirrors, I think is the title of that one. So yeah, he treated me so very well, and I'm just so grateful. And I just realized I didn't undo wow, it didn't undo the dust jacket. This edition is just so beautiful. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this one, and then I think I'm going to do a 24-hour Agatha Christie readathon at some point, because I have so many reads building up now that I want to get to, and I know that a lot of you love Agatha Christie too. So those are my little updates. And yeah, I think I'm actually going to end the adventure here. I have had so much fun just taking time and just having a reminder to slow down and just enjoy life a little bit. I hope this reminder served you and helped you too. And I just want to thank you ever so much for coming along on this adventure with me. And I hope that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you have a wonderful day or night. Until next time, friends. Bye.